overheated again? You cheap little rice burner piece of crap. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, yeah. That's a weird traffic marking. Holy shit! Oh, I can't feel my legs. Oh, thank you. I need to go to a hospital. Oh, thank you.
What's up, guys? Boy Benny. I've been following politics for a long time. I know how the sausage is made. Here's how it works to run a political rally. You get a bunch of people that already support you in a room, slap stickers and buttons on them, give them a free t-shirt, and put them around in folding chairs and make sure that they're ready to clap for you, right? Like trained SEALs, okay? These are already your people. And that's why it's particularly humiliating when they don't clap.
To act in the national security interests of this country, to get back in the business of creating a more peaceful world. Please clap.
Jeb Bush is a famous Jeb Bush thing. Yeah, okay. What does it say about you when you are surrounded by people that are allegedly your supporters, that really like you, that are wearing your paraphernalia and sitting underneath signs with your face and name on them, and you have to beg them to clap for you? What about when you're the, Jeb Bush didn't become president, or vice president, or anything, didn't even come close. I mean, he got his ass kicked. What about when you're the actual vice president of the United States, and you have to say, please clap?
And as she enters
at the White House.
Room.
Hello, everybody.
You can clap. It's okay.
Did you know that Kamala had a please clap moment at the White House?
Did you have a seat?
Did you know? Did you know? So uniquely, deeply unpopular. And it's true, by the way. Like this, like what it says about you is that you are unpopular and nobody likes to see you, and people are depressed when they see you and they're not happy. Kamala Harris ratings continue to plummet as 2024 presidential poll nears. Harris is now viewed negatively by a combined 53% of registered voters, positively by only 28% of voters, making her the most unpopular politician in the country. she's more unpopular than Joe Biden, which like Biden is just barely more popular than prostate cancer and prostate cancer. Look at this. Look at Kamala Harris's approval rating. just absolutely destructive. And it flipped the second she got in office. The second anybody saw anything about her, it's just like, whoop, nope, we hate her. Yeah, we hate her. We hate her because of her stupid ass dances. Oh my God, it's just so unbelievably cringe. Look at this. This is Kamala. This is apparently Kamala Harris dancing. Oh wow. Great. Look at that energy. I wonder why black support is collapsing for Joe Biden and his regime. This isn't going to bring back black support. This isn't going to bring it back. This move. Yeah. Okay. Got it. Kamala Harris doesn't look great. Okay? Things aren't going great for Kamala Harris. What is wrong with your neck? What is that? What is it? What's going on? I mean, look at this. This is a real life photo. This is not Photoshop. This is a real photo that the regime actually released of Kamala Harris. It was a still from this video. This is the video. Okay? We'll play it. We didn't edit this. They put this out. Kamala Harris looks seriously unwell. Kamala Harris, this picture's not edited. What happened to Kamala Harris? What is going on? What is with her? Under Trump, under Biden. Look at this. Oh my God. Dude, seriously. Somebody decided this. So when you're having an identity crisis, an image crisis, if you're having a polling crisis, well, you got to go to the lady who'll get down on her knees to interview you, and that would be Drew Barrymore. So Drew Barrymore has a talk show, and she had Kamala Harris come out. She had a rule that only women can be in the audience, and she had Kamala Harris come out. Kamala Harris has been taken off ice. Kamala Harris hasn't been able to do any public interviews or anything, speaking on behalf of the administration. They have kept her completely under wraps ever since she guaranteed people that Biden was alive. No, like seriously, the last time they let Kamala Harris do an interview, she guaranteed everyone that Biden was definitely alive.
Some Democratic donors. And they have told us that should something befall President Biden and he is not able to run, that there would be a free-for-all for who would run as president.
Because Joe Biden is very much alive and running for re-election.
Such a great spokesperson for the resident of the White House. He's alive. Oh, boy. Okay, so Kamala Harris was barely alive when she came wobbling out to the cortisol-infused, emotional, dripping audience of feels and mumbly mush inside of the Drew Barrymore studios. Check this entrance out.
Thank you.
This is how they're going to rehabilitate it.
We have all women here today in the audience. Thank you, ladies. And this is our first all-female audience. And I keep picturing my two daughters.
Why don't we try? We should do what talk show will have an all-male audience? When are we going to get to that? Well, like what they're doing is they're obviously setting the table for Kamala Harris to get a softball the size of Jupiter interview, and that is exactly what she got. Look at the body language here with Drew Barrymore. Look at the body language. Drew Barrymore sat on the couch the entire time like she was at a slumber party, and she was in silk jammies, and she was ready to smash Kamala Harris' face with a fluffy pillow. Seriously, a pillow fight was about to break out at any moment. Listen to this clip, though.
To say that I keep thinking in my head that we all need a mom. I've been thinking that we really all need a tremendous hug in the world right now.
Yeah.
But in our country, we need you to be Mamala of the country.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah. No, I know.
And as a woman who...
My T levels just like dropped by 200 points watching
respects so much and wants to share and wants to be confident and has no ounce of me that has competitiveness.
Yeah.
When we lift each other up, we all rise.
That's exactly right.
Oh, I'm not competitive. I'm
right.
just the person with the talk show.
right.
The Hollywood celebrity with the talk show.
However, we need a great protector.
Yeah. Well, you know, part of it is I think
What
that
are you talking about?
sadly over the last many years, there's been this kind of perverse approach to what strength looks like, which is to suggest that the measure of one's strength is based on who you beat down. Instead of what we know, the true measure of your strength is based on who you lift up.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You know, and if you ever want to measure, if you ever just want some indication, objective indication of your individual power, see what you can do to help other people in need. And it could be just a simple act.
Yes.
Including just taking some interest in actually listening.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this body language here. Look at this. What is going on? What is going on in daytime television? This is what boys like. This is what your wives may be watching when you're at work. You best make a phone call. Make sure this is not this is not what's going on inside your house or The View, because what happens next is really the worst. These two people speaking in total platitudes, talking in complete honey-dripped, melty, emotional fragility and gooiness that is like so thick you can splooch it with a spatula. Here, ladies and gentlemen, is the greatest clip ever. Kamala Harris talking about her laugh. Kamala Harris has a heinous cackle that, of course, pierces the ear and bloodies the eye and is offensive to the soul of any person who is connected, to the spiritual realm. Kamala Harris's cackle, laugh, is something that is totally and completely maniacal and evil. She cackles and laughs because she doesn't have anything to say, and she knows she doesn't have anything to say, so she laughs to get herself out of tough situations, and it's super creepy. And there's a million examples of this, but I want to hear her explain it, and she does actually explain it. Here.
The first woman. And, you know, it's funny because people still got to get used to this, right? I mean, my staff, for example, sometimes they'll show me little things that just amuse me. Like, apparently, some people love to talk about the way I laugh.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I love your laugh.
Well, let me just tell you something. I have my mother's laugh. And I grew up around a bunch of women in particular who laughed from the belly. They laughed. They would sit around the kitchen and drinking their coffee, telling big stories with big laughs. I'm never going to be, that's just, I'm not that person. And I think it's really important for us to remind each other and our younger ones, don't be confined to other people's perception about what this looks like and how you should act in order to be, right? It's
how you should act in order. Don't be confined by someone's perception on how you should act in order to be. Exact
really
quote.
Important. It's important.
And look, the applause lines were flashing through that. The applause. No one was going to clap. They're flashing applause lines. They flashed the applause line. Tim Dillon called it. Tim Dillon. She talks in gypsy curses. Joe Rogan on the floor.
A year from now.
There's no way.
How?
Newsom is coming up and trying to run. There are other people that are circling. I don't think he runs again. I can't see it. I don't see it.
How do you think they get Kamala Harris to step down? Because she's rightfully, if he steps down, you know, until
Kamala Harris cannot say a sentence. It's almost, she's almost worse than him. She talks in like gypsy curses. When they ask her something, she'll be like, my grandma said that a hive of bees is still bees if you bury it. And you're like, what the is this saying?
gypsy curses.
That's how she speaks. The woman has no idea what's going on.
That's so true. Oh man, no! I asked the production, our producers, like, can you please find the cringiest clip from this human embarrassment that is Kamala Harris's appearance, if you can call it that, on the Drew Barrymore Goo Show, and well, it turns out, ladies and gentlemen, they found something worse than anything you've even seen so far. They found Kamala Harris talking about how much she loves the ketchup packets at McDonald's. Got it?
That you worked at McDonald's? Is this true?
I did. Yes, I did.
I didn't know that about
when
you.
I was in school.
Me too. I worked registered, drive-through, and grill. I was known as the triple threat, okay? Just for the record.
I did fries.
Just the fries?
I did fries, and then I did the cashier.
Okay, I'm impressed. Fries are hard. Okay. So here's my question for you. If you get the motorcade to pull through the drive-through, you want to know, right? What is your order at McDonald's?
Let's see. I would probably do a quarter pounder with cheese and fries.
I respect that order.
Yeah.
That means you know what you're talking about. That's a good order.
Yeah.
And I have to follow-up question, if that's okay. What's your dipping sauce for the fries? And if you get a nugget, what would you dip?
I like the barbecue sauce. Mostly.
Yeah.
That's my favorite dipping sauce.
Yeah.
Especially for the chicken McNuggets.
Yeah. That was a hard question, and you passed the test. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for taking it seriously.
But also,
she's continuing. Okay,
ketchup packets in McDonald's are so good. Have you ever noticed that ketchup is just especially thick? It's like it's got a little sweetness in it.
Yeah, because you have to work for it. You have to open the little thing.
I got it right. Exactly.
Squeeze it out.
Like, hold on to some extra ones because you just don't know.
Could you do me a favor? I'm just talking a policy question here. Could you ask them to make them slightly larger, though? Because I like a lot of ketchup.
Right. Well, you know, they have the big canister, and, just...
All right. See, she's negotiating. Okay, well...
So the world's going to hell in a handbasket. Your currency is worth nothing. No one can buy a house. Nobody can afford to tank gas or other groceries. Kamala Harris talking about ketchup packets and chicken nuggets. The adults are back in charge. Okay? This is the most important takeaway here. The adults are back. Okay, you can feel confident and confirm that we need a Mamala, as Drew Barrymore sits creepily close to Kamala Harris at their pajama pillow fight party. Also, Kamala Harris isn't a mom. She's not a mother, right? So she's never had kids, right? So why would you say that? Doesn't make any sense. Jesse Waters has gone in on this clip. We respect Jesse Waters' show. I think he kind of goes hard in the paint, especially on Kamala Harris. And well, one thing you know about Kamala Harris is that she likes to go hard. Here's Jesse Waters' take on all of this.
Joe Biden took Kamala off ice today, sending her to Atlanta to pitch their economic opportunity tour, which are really just Trump's opportunity zones that they plagiarized. Kamala is telling black voters, re-elect Joe, and we'll pump cash into your neighborhoods. This may actually help with her name recognition, considering the black voters Johnny talks to can't even pick her out of a lineup.
Who's this? I don't know. Who is that?
I know she's a black woman.
I don't know who that is.
Who the is that?
How's Kamala doing?
Kamala?
Harris, dude. How proud are you of Kamala Harris? All she does is laugh.
What has she done for my community?
Kamala Harris loves her electric buses.
We don't need that, Kamala. She loves a lot of things. She don't love her people.
Democrats know Kamala's a hot mess, but they're stuck with her. They need to get it together. I mean, not a book plug, but they need to. The DNC tested Kamala with focus groups to figure out why she's unlikable. Turns out it's this.
And then I have a follow-up on Afghanistan. Okay.
Think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
Some people understand what I'm talking about.
That cackle's hard to handle, but Kamala doesn't care. She is leaning into it.
You were asking me earlier about what it means to be, like, the first woman. And, you know, it's funny because people still got to get used to this, right? I mean, my staff, for example, sometimes they'll show me little things that just amuse me. Like, apparently, some people love to talk about the way I laugh.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I love your laugh.
Well, let me just tell you something. I have my mother's laugh. Oh. And I grew up around a bunch of women in particular who laughed from the belly. Yeah. You know, I'm never going to be... That's just, I'm not that person.
See what you did there? Hating Kamala's laugh, sexist. But don't worry, they're hard at work rebranding Kamala for the 19th time.
We all need a mom. I've been thinking that we really all need a tremendous hug in the world right now.
Yeah.
But in our country, we need you to be Mamala of the country. We need a great protector.